Hi you guys, it is Lee Porter VSG checking in with you for my 18-month post VSG op update. Today is Friday, October 18th, 2019. I had vertical sleeve gastrectomy surgery on March 27th, 2018 with Dr. Ben Muir in Willoughby, Ohio. My highest weight was 330 pounds. My weight the day of surgery was 318 pounds. My weight today, it's a little over 18 months out, is 174.6. I think that is like a couple pounds less than what I checked in at month 17, but I have just kind of probably a long-winded story about my weight fluctuation over the last couple months since I checked in. A couple weeks after my last video, I got really sick. I don't know what it was. It was like fevery. I don't know if it was the flu or I don't know. But it was only like a 3-day thing. Like it started on a Friday or maybe it was like Thursday night. And then like Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, I was like down for the count, like fevers and like my stomach was sick and I was sweaty. It was awful. And I remember like weighing myself some of those days and feeling like I should lose weight, and it didn't seem like I was losing weight or anything. But then the following, so I started feeling better, like, you know, that Monday. I think that Monday was Labor Day actually. And then I went back to work Tuesday and I was fine the rest of that week. Well, I got on the scale that Friday and my weight went all the way down to 170.2 from like where I was weighing 176-ish or something like that the week before. And I was like, holy shit. And I was really excited because I thought I lost all this weight. And, you know, realistically, I wasn't eating like when I was sick, like I just wasn't hungry. And then even when I felt better, my appetite didn't return for a couple days. So because I feel like I'm hungry all the time, I just absolutely took advantage of a time where I wasn't hungry. So I didn't eat a lot those several days. And then my body just caught up with that. And I think maybe I was really depleted or something, but there was a day there where I weighed 170.2, and I was so excited about that because if you guys have been watching my videos, 170 is my surgeon's goal for me, so I wasn't quite to the 170 mark, but it was so close, and you know, that was just really exciting, and to be within a pound of where your surgeon's goal is, right? So anyway, I don't know, it was only one day. Like the next day I got on the scale and I was like 171.6, and the next day I got on the scale I was like 172, and the next day I got on the scale it was higher. And then I fluctuated for a long time again between this 173 to 175 mark, and I never got back down to the really low 170s. And I started to realize at that point that it really was a fluke, and probably related to the sickness. And once I had reestablished like my eating pattern, my weight just shot right back up to where I was. But I wasn't as high, because when I checked in with you last time, I think I was fluctuating between like 175 and 177. And then like ever since the sickness, I've really been fluctuating between 173 and 175. So I mean, it is a couple pounds down, but you know, not as good as I'd hoped for. So then what else with weight? So it's like my season right now. Like I'm actually outside in my yard. I could turn you guys around and show you all like the pretty colors and the things like that in my yard. Anyway, I'm outside shooting this. It is my season and the time that I really love. And so the last several weekends, I've just been doing, these are things that we always do in the fall. My anniversary's in the fall. My husband and I go to a place called Put in Bay. It's like an island near Cleveland. There's like lots of fun stuff to do there, and like you basically like drink wine and eat cheese, and that's what that's about. And so we do that every year, and I absolutely partook in that and enjoyed this year. And then weekend after weekend after that, we've been doing these like fall fun festivals with like hay rides and like lots of good food. And it turns out a girl cannot just drink wine and eat pumpkin roll and not expect to gain weight. So I've learned that. So anyway, after last weekend was a big like weekend away of kind of doing all that fun pumpkin-y, like pumpkin carving, like corn maze hayride kind of thing, eating like candy corn and all the bad things, you guys, like popcorn. I can't even describe. I had a candy apple, like things that I don't really ever eat. And like all the years of my life, I eat these things during these seasons, but I don't really eat these things like during the other parts of the year. So it just happens to be the season and the time right now that is like tempting me to eat these things. So anyway, I had a long weekend last weekend of that kind of food and stuff, and I got on the scale Monday morning. I was 179.7. Yeah, that's like a 5 pound gain, and it freaked me out. And I don't know, I was really mad about it. And so since Monday, like starting on Monday, I went back to a strict 1,500 calories a day, watching my carbs, not eating pasta, rice, bread, and potatoes, like doing all the things. Now, even the times I was eating bad, I was still exercising every day and tracking my calories and weighing myself and stuff. So, I was sticking to the behaviors that I always like cling to and that I'm adamant that I'm going to stick to. But it was just the eating that was off par. So anyway, since Monday, I've been really strict again, and now I'm back down to 174.6, which is where I was hovering when I said I was hovering between the 173 and 175 mark. So I'm feeling good that I'm back within range of like where I feel like I should be. But I've learned this really, I don't know, this reality has hit me that it's so easy to let go of yourself and gain a little weight back. And honestly, I don't think that's such a terrible thing. Like, I feel like long term, for me to be successful, I need to get under 170, and I need to set this parameter, and I need to say I can weigh between 162 and 162 and 168 or 169. And if I stay in that range, whether I fluctuate up and down is fine, but as long as I'm there, I know when I get on the scale and it's 169 or above, I need to like fight to get back down. Like, I think long term, that's probably the way that I am going to maintain my weight. And so, because I want to be able to enjoy my life sometimes and not, I think there's a lot of times where I can, eat really right and stay under a calorie budget and whatever, but I want to be able to go out on weekends or times that I travel and whatever and just kind of eat what I want to eat. And I think it's okay to do that, but I can't be doing that kind of shit right now because I'm not at my goal weight yet, right? Like, I don't want to start this process at 10 pounds above my goal weight, right? So I really hit this hard realization that like I'm screwing this up, right? Like, I need to hit my goal weight at 165 before I can start letting myself live in this range of weight. So anyway, that's become really clear to me right now. That's absolutely what I'm thinking about. Kind of 18 months post-op, and I don't know, just where I'm at with my head right now. Sorry for such kind of a long-winded, how many minutes is this? 8 minutes. Sorry for such a long-winded post, but I hadn't checked in a while, and if anybody was wondering about me, this is how I'm doing today. So like always, questions, you're welcome to leave them in the comments. I hope you guys are doing really well. I hope you guys are enjoying the season. I hope that if you're making mistakes, you're learning from them, and that I just wish everybody the best of success on their journeys, and I will talk to you again soon. Take care.